new call from Congress to investigate fantasy sports websites, specifically DraftKings and FanDuel, amid reports of employees possibly cashing in using insider information. Both companies say there's no evidence of wrongdoing, but both announced that they are prohibiting employees from playing cash games on other daily fantasy sites. NBC Sports Group and our parent company Comcast are among the investors of FanDuel. And Congressman Hakeem Jeffries of New York is calling for a judiciary committee and a hearing into this matter. He joins me from Washington right now. Congressman Jeffries, great to have you here. And you released a statement calling the fantasy sports industry a multi-billion-dollar giant that appears to be spiraling out of control, devoid of transparency and accountability. Why do you think that the federal government needs to be getting involved in policing and policy for fantasy online sports?
Well, what we need to do is learn more about what's going on with this industry. It's a multi-billion-dollar giant. Businesses being transacted over the internet across state lines, affecting people in every single state. Hundreds of millions of dollars exchanging hands. There's no transparency, no oversight, no accountability, and no regulation. Now, you've got casino gaming regulated. You've got horse racing regulated, multi-state lotteries regulated. It's at least reasonable to ask the question, should there be an appropriate level of oversight either at the federal government level or the state level with respect to this multi-billion-dollar giant?
Well, based on its popularity, certainly you would think that there might be interest on the Hill about this. So your conversations with your colleagues there, is there support for federal monitoring of the online fantasy sports industry?
Well, it's a call that ultimately will be made by Judiciary Committee Chairman Bob Goodlatte, but many of my colleagues have expressed a growing interest in at least conducting a hearing, taking a look at the problem in the industry and figuring out what's best for the American people moving forward.
Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, we will keep an eye on this story and see what happens. Thanks for your time, sir, and thanks for your time at home. That's going to wrap things up for today's show. Don't go anywhere.